Oh, here we go again. Sarah distrusts Nightingale.
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
Yeah, keep doing that, Nightingale. That's why you don't be an asshole for no reason. People don't want to help you when you're an asshole. Even though you're the FBI and you're basically higher ranking than her, she still doesn't want to trust you. Okay, we see a train. Going in one of these directions should lead us to the train depot.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan. I'm so afraid. Keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
Her tone sounded it sounded quite relaxed, which is not really in line with saying things like, Alan, I'm so afraid. Wake attacked by a possessed object.
The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again.
Flying objects. Really not my day. Alice was saying that she sees me, but somebody's looking out from my eyes. Somebody else. That 1 week that we don't remember. We don't know what happened, but it's possible that we were possessed during that 1 week. And maybe that's the person that we keep seeing on TV. The person who is me, but I don't remember doing any of those things. Every time we get to a supply point... Just use a shotgun here. Every time we get to a supply point, we hear people breathing. I was trying to line up the shot so the shotgun could get both guys. Ah. Please stop breathing down my neck. Oh, this tree fell over. Are we anywhere near the train depot?
I could see a railway bridge up ahead, and a warehouse
great.
of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Oh, great. The bridge is right here already. Get ready for flying pipes. And for the record, I still have flashbangs. Just so we are on the same page here. But for flying objects, we don't have to shoot them, right? They're not alive. So we can just purify them, like with a dark liquid. Oh god. Oh!
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger. It was taking over. The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger. and it was taking over everything in its path.
You totally could have made it over if you were fast enough, Alan. Oh. Oh. Flying pipes. Am I getting it? Oh! Oh, there's so many. Oh, crap. Do I have to shoot? I gotta be careful not to get too close, because it hurts. Okay, let's use another flare here. Probably the flashbang would be a even better bet. Hurry! Oh, come on. Oh. If you don't get them in time, they start flying all over the place. We don't have to shoot them. But they've got to be purified, pretty much. Yes, yes, yes. Ow! Ow! Oh. When will this nightmare end? It won't! It won't! Wake in the dark presence in the lodge. Ah, Dr. Hartman. We kind of forgot about him for a long time. But what's with the lodge?
I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
Whew. I'm locking myself in with the dark presence. That sounds like it should be happening a lot later down the line.
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Yes, we have a better flashlight now. Heavy-duty flashlight. Better light focusing, longer lasting battery life. Exactly what we needed. Those objects are pretty bad to deal with when you got a whole bunch of them. Looking at you reminds me of the painful one I left behind. Okay. Oh, I don't like this. They're giving me supplies. That's not a good sign. Do these explode? What do I have? I have shotgun, I have a revolver. I still have flashbangs. Those could be good too. Yes? Oh wow, that's a lot of people. Nope! Wrong button. Oh, that was worth it. Check that out. Okay. Quickly, quickly. Of course there would be other people around here. Whoa! That guy got 3 shots in on me at the same time. I couldn't defend. Where'd the other guy come from? I mean, that's the problem with focusing the flashlight. You get too focused to see what's around you. It's like tunnel visioning yourself. Yikes. In light, you can hurt them. Yes, thank you very much for the advice, but I need a little bit more than that right now. Not even more batteries. Yeah, sometimes we go through the batteries really quickly, but we have a lot, so that's not a problem. But I need something with a stronger light. That's what I want. Which we just got. Did it feel stronger though? I don't know. You don't want the batteries? Oh. Okay.
We take the facts of our existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos of madness and horror. All too often, the stars are right. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a family occasion. Journalist Alvin Derleth's trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful. Until tonight.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Derleth, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition. But you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Could I really?
Of course, Mr. Derleth.
Well, I guess that's the least What would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss.
What did you...
Ooh!
Oh, Mr. Derleth, you have well pleased Nixie Perka, the dweller in flesh. Your body shall host his 1,000 young, and all shall be glory.
Oh my god.
Shh, darling, be calm. Shh.
Alvin Derleth learned a harsh lesson. If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. And such quests always bear fruit. In Night Springs.
I don't think that was the way he wanted to bear fruit. Oh. I love how they do the dubbing for the shows. Because you can tell it's not really... Yeah, it feels like it's not what the people are really saying in that moment. It's like dubbed by somebody else afterwards. And some of it is so hammy. At this rate, I'll have enough pages for the Kidnapper.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the Kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
So we're gonna see the Kidnapper again. But we're also gonna fall into the lake again. Are we going back to Cauldron Lake then? Oh, I don't like this place. Seems like a perfect place for a bulldozer, maybe? Hold on, in that case. Yup! Area was way too big. Oh my god. Wait. Wait! That's a bit much. You don't like that? Did you like that? Okay, I gotta get these guys away from me too. I don't like them being around here. Can you go? Even though I've got the extra strong. Woo! Where did you even get your sickle from? It's just one guy. We'll toy with you a little bit. Yeah. Usually singular bosses are easier than the normal enemies, I feel like. Clumps of the normal enemies. Especially because some of them can swing 2 or 3 times in a row. And then you just don't have time to dodge. And that's it. Come on, Alan, we don't got time for this. I wish I had more flashbangs, but that's it. They don't want to give me more. We got plenty of batteries, though. Even for the revolver rounds, we've got too much. The only thing we don't have enough of is... Oh! Shotgun shells. Oh, this is where the bulldozer came from. Whew! We're okay, we're doing okay. Gotta find a car. Once we have a car, we'll be invincible again. And a thermos. Isn't that too good to be true? Car just sitting right here? Really? Nope. Well, I'm not gonna say no. Light and power. It's from the electric company.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine.
Daytime.
The coal mine wasn't far now.
Oh.
Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
I feel like we know this isn't gonna go well, though, based on the manuscript that we read. Something about how, oh, you fall into the lake again, and the kidnapper sets off a flare. Welcome to Bright Falls. We never should have come here! Coal Mine Museum. Normally, this would be really pretty. Normally. But now is not a normal time. I've got a gun this time though, so the kidnapper better not try anything funny. But at the same time, it feels like I want to know more about what's going on. Because even up until this point, we're like, what the hell is going on? But the kidnapper, that guy definitely knows more. It seemed like he wanted to harvest the magical power from the pages or something. He somehow knew we were coming. We were on the same ferry. Not the one after, or the one before, but the same one. Did they want me to drive here? Because it seems like the road is so long. But we just got out of the car, right? Aww. No, we might be here. Completely quiet too. There's nobody here. Oh! Other cars we can drive. Oh, I guess they did want me to just drive then. And I left my old car there? Okay. Whoops. Oops. Whoops. Everything's going very well. Don't worry about it. Uh-huh. I'm going all over the place. Kind of want to look around a little bit more, but I don't really... Do we have to? Is there gonna be any pages around here? We're already meeting the kidnapper, though. But from last night until now, I picked up so many pages. Feel like we should have gotten something from that. Oh, hey, this is where we're supposed to go. Oh. I thought we were supposed to keep driving. I guess not. There's not much around there anyway. Okay, good. Yes? What happened last night, Maine?
This is Pat Maine, and you're listening to KBF-FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big-shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass, not necessarily in that order either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
Well, I'm glad he's okay. But oh, that whole encounter. Nobody heard it last night because we put it on music right before I was gonna go get the interview. Well, that's good, because if that was on the air, that would be pretty scary. It's somewhat reassuring to know that people are on my side, even though they don't know anything about me. Are we super close to the coal mine? Close enough. Maybe that's how they found me so quickly too, because Maine was like, hey, here's Alan Wake. And all they had to do was swing by and capture me there. But they still failed. That is embarrassing for the FBI. If he really is FBI. We don't know that. We don't know that. Another one.
Welcome back to KBF-FM. Hope you enjoyed that tune. Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate.
Well, you were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
Oh, see, to me, that's strange, because I always pegged you as a hopeless romantic.
You got me there, Pat. But I think love's where you look for it. And you need to do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea that there's that one special person out there for you, and if you miss that chance, it's gone forever and you're forever incomplete. I mean, isn't that depressing?
Yes.
Or heck, childish even? There's plenty of fish in the sea.
And apparently a fisherman has a fishing analogy for everything, but what you're saying, isn't that a little harsh?
Well, no. What I am saying is that your potential for finding that connection isn't limited to what's essentially a chance encounter. How is that harsh?
Yeah, well, I guess that's a nice thought, but let me say something personal here.
Okay.
Now, well, I don't disagree with you exactly, but I can't really fit that together with what I feel, what I felt for someone, because she was the one. She was. And I let her drift away from me. Maybe I didn't put in the work, I don't know, but, well, since then, and it was a long time ago, but since then, there hasn't been anyone, not like her. And I'm not saying I dwell on her or haven't moved on. I like my life. I'm not living in the past. but I do miss the way she completed me.
You can't argue with the heart, Pat.
I'm sorry, folks. I had kind of a scary experience last night, and let's just say it's shaken a few things loose.
Maybe that's what Alan feels for his wife too, that she's the one for him. That is depressing though, the thought that there was only one person in the world out there for you. Well, it probably depends on the kind of person you are. Okay, let's get going, Alan. We can't be late for this. Does the kidnapper really have Alice, though? We heard that one phone call that he gave me, the first one. But other than that... Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's a bit slippery. There's stuff around here. The back door. Whoops. What is this? Just a random house? Another mill? I just don't understand what the kidnapper's relation to the Dark Presence is, I guess. That's one of the big mysteries. Mott on the ferry. Mott? Is his name Mott?
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
He has a boss. Mott. See, this is information that we definitely couldn't have known about because we don't know his name. But somehow, I'd already written it. I'm guessing we can't get down there? Not this way anyway. This car's a bit broken, but it'll have to do. That was an important page. We learned a name. Oh my gosh, I'm drifting. Coal mine. Oh.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
Museum stuff? Nothing is in active use. Sarah in the radio station.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
It's not for the same reason why Sarah would want me. No. Easy to think that way because FBI, police, kind of all the same, but he came here before anything even happened to me, right? I mean, by the time when he first came here, there was no way for him to know what was going on here. And he doesn't seem to care at all about my wife either. In 1970, a volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake, while relatively minor, caused most of the deep mining tunnels to collapse or flood. 32 miners lost their lives in the calamity, and all mining around Bright Falls came to a final stop. Now many of the remaining buildings are protected as historical landmarks. It all goes back to the volcanic eruption in the 70s. Maybe that awakened some magical powers.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
What? Doesn't he want his manuscript?
Wait!
Where the hell are you?
Change of plans! You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by
You
you.
want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello! Ah! I'm gonna kill him!
And we do have a gun this time.
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
Aww, Kidnapper might be trying to change. What the?
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
Oh my god. Scared the crap out of me. Wait, how do we get out of here? I was gonna say the Kidnapper might want to change places because he doesn't want to be tailed by the police, just in case if I talked. Seriously though, how do I get out of here? Here? Oh my lord. Thank you. I'll have that thermos. We don't have any more flashbangs. They won't give me more. How do I even know where Mirror Peak is? We just gotta figure it out. Better be close. Oh. Thomas Zane in love with Barbara Jagger.
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
Would Alice be my muse? What's the parallels between Thomas and Barbara and me and Alice? Hello? Maybe not today, please. Oh, that's a lot of freaking people. Okay, get out of here, all of you. Oh, wow, I don't know how that happened. Ah! Quit it! At least when I focus, they get too disoriented to follow me. Whew. Whoa! Oh my god. Oh, we gotta hide behind the corners for this one, if we don't want to get attacked. Don't stand in a straight line. Oh. Now we gotta worry about people and objects. Oh. Oh, flashbangs, thank you. I'll try to remember to use them. Yes. Okay, there's no one behind me, it's fine. It's a dead end, but it also means you guys have to come in through the front. I'm not scared of y'all. Yeesh. See, it doesn't seem like the Kidnapper is working with a dark presence because the Kidnapper wants me to go to Mirror Peak. But the Taken are pretty much actively trying to stop me from doing that, right? Where? Inside. Oh, it's gonna come out. Let's just not look at it. Do we really have to? You're a bit too big to come out, aren't you? Oops. Oh, there's multiple of them. Don't fall down, don't fall down. I'm not gonna go down. That's more like it. Oh, now literally anything around us can be an enemy. Whoa, already?
What the hell?
Oh! That's not good. That's not good. Just sort of goes away.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
You might be able to if you... Yeah, they won't let me. I was thinking you can go on top of the car and, you know, climb on that. But you probably want me to shut off the light or something. By using a car? Hey! Hey everybody! You can't drag me out of the car, right? Get out of here, y'all. Double whammy! The car is a little bit slippery. Oh, it's out of battery. Bye-bye! Hey! Quit it. Quit it! Can't damage the car. Thank goodness. Yeah. The car is the only place where I can feel safe. Oh, I could have just walked over here. Then maybe they would have all gone away. Flare gun. Nice, but the flashbang is still better. Oh, should I really do this? Seems like a dumb idea. It's okay that we do this, if we get back into the car. Oh my god, look at the front of the car. Excuse me? Excuse me? Okay, why don't we just get going? Ooh! Oh, we gotta deal with this though. We can't just leave it alone. Hold on. As long as I'm in the car, you can't get me. It's fine. It's fine. Ah! Oh no! I was forced out! Shoo! All of you. Get away, get away, get away! Oh, I'm using a shotgun for far away. That's probably not the best. Mm-hmm. Just get away from me. No axe throwing, please. Woohoo! Okay, we have a lot of those flares. Use them. Can't even see where the guy is. Okay, now the big guy. Oh! That's right. Oh, no, 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 not this too. Ow! Oh, we're so close. We're so close to... Oh. No, I can't get back in the car anymore. It's done. It's outlived its usefulness. And I'm half dead. Still okay for now, though. Flashbangs. Oh, I probably should have used a flashbang. That was definitely one of those situations. Come on. Wait, the door's been knocked over. That's not a good sign. We're still trying to get out of the coal mines, but eventually we gotta move on to Mirror Peak. Oh my god! Oh! Flashbangs are really nice for some peace of mind. But we don't have that many of them. Oh, the flare gun is a weapon. Yeah, so I can only switch between the flare and the flashbang, but the flare gun is a handheld thing. Oh, come on. Nice flare timing, huh? We always have to remember to, like, unfocus to make sure I know what's around me. Because when we focus, we just can't see. Oh. It's very easy to start tunnel visioning. Trust no one in the dark. Don't worry, I'm not trusting anybody. Even during daytime. I came from here, right? Yeah. Ah. That's not creepy at all. Follow. A lone thermos sitting on a beautiful sofa. Wake touched by the dark presence. I've been touched too.
Some of the Taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the dark presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
Ah, so that's why it can't possess me. It can, but then the thing it wants me to do, I can't do it. And that thing is probably right.